we are going to do our repeated language. We're going to do our what?
Repeated language.
Do y'all remember if it's a song or a poem?
It's a song.
A song. The name of the song is a 7-continent song. What's the name of the song?
7-continent song.
Okay, let's go ahead and read it. North America, South America.
North America, South America.
Listen, Africa, Europe, and Asia.
Africa, Europe, Asia.
Africa, Europe, and Asia.
Africa, Europe, and Asia.
Okay, so North America. Remember our moves for North America?
Yes.
Uh-oh, of course my clicker doesn't work. We're going, north is this way. North is what?
That way.
This way. South is this way. South is what?
This way.
So we're going to go like this. North America, South America. Your turn, show me.
North America, South America.
Wait, we got to stand up. Okay, ready? Wait, ready? And go.
North America, South America.
We're the opposite way. Let's do it again. Ready? Go.
North America, South America.
And then we have Africa. We have what?
Africa.
So we're going to say Africa,
Africa,
Europe,
Europe,
and Asia.
and Asia.
Okay? Sound good? Pause what? So now we're going to listen to the song. We're going to what?
Listen to the song. South America. South America.
It's time for the verse to start.
Okay? So when you're looking at our continents right here, can you look at our continents? So we have North America right here. This is where we live? Yes, we live in North America. Here's South America. And then Europe and Asia. What do you notice? Look.
They're different colors.
Okay, they're different colors, but what do you know?
They're connected.
Wait, they're what?
Connected.
They're connected. They're what?
Connected.
Do you think we have to fly across the ocean to get
No,
from
you
Europe
can
to
walk
Asia?
there. No.
You can what?
Walk
You
there.
can walk there, but we're not going to walk there. We're still going to fly because it's still far, okay? Europe and Asia are some of the only continents that actually touch. Right here, Africa and Asia, right here where
It's
Saudi
kind
Arabia
of
is,
touching.
there, it's a very small, very small land that connects it, okay? So, when people look at Europe and Asia together, the area of Asia is a land that is east. That is what?
East.
East, while
Where's
Europe
the
is
east?
west. While Europe is
West.
So like right here, where's my compass? So east is this way, where Asia is, and west is where Europe is. West is what? Where Europe is. Yes, Isaiah.
Why is there's a little touch, but by the like a really big island, but there's a little touch. That which island?
That's a continent.
But why is there a little floating island?
So it's not an island, it's a continent. Say continent.
Like not a
Oh,
connected
this?
part. Yeah.
Oh, this right here, yeah, that's Madagascar. That's part of Africa's continent.
But-
It is an island. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I thought you were talking about Africa. Yes, Aaliyah. Turn around.
Asia and all of them are, and I forgot.
Europe?
Europe and the orange and they're connected together.
They are connected together. Are all the continents connected?
No.
No. Y'all want to know a fun fact?
What?
Track the speaker. A long time ago, all of the continents, they were together. And that was called Pangea. And then and that's when the dinosaurs lived. And then the comet came.
I like that sword.
The comet came and separated all of the continents.
Why?
So, fun fact. Okay.
That's actually real? No,
Yes.
no, Jesus did that.
Yep.
He actually did that.
Okay, so let's turn around with your partner, and we are going to look at Europe. We're going to look at what?
Europe.
Now, remember last week we learned about text features? I would say text features. Okay. Anybody remember what this is called? What it's called? But what is the name of it? A what? High five, Justice. What's it called? Go get water. A heading. Everybody point to your heading. Yeah. Sit down.
Like your heading?
Like your heading.
Yeah.
Your heading tells you about the section, right? What you're about to read about. Yeah. So this heading is in your text, right? In Europe. And let's see. I wonder if somebody can find a heading in Europe. Oh, Leah just went to get water. Isaiah, will you come up here and find a heading in the book Europe? Open the book. Find a heading. Is there a heading on this page? Not on this page. Point to it. Where's the heading? That's Europe. Where's the heading? Let's read our heading. Say, welcome to Europe. Thank you, Isaiah. Sit down. Let's see if another friend can find a different heading. We're going to use our magic stick, so I'm not calling on people. Caitlin, will you come find a heading? Let's see if Caitlin can find a different heading. Oh, they can't see it. Let's read it. People of Europe. Awesome, thank you. So, do y'all notice the heading? Are they the same size as the words? No, they're what?
Different.
They're bigger. And is it the same color or a different color? But guess what? Headings, sometimes they're the same color, but they're usually just bigger and bolded. They're bigger and bolded. Okay? So, bolded means like, let me find an example.
Guess what?
So like right here, do you see this? Do you see these words? They're the same size, but do you see how this one is a little darker? It's thicker. It's what?
Thicker.
So when it's thicker, that's bolded. Thank you for asking that question. That's a great question. So, we are going to fly to Europe. Are you ready to fly to Europe?
Yeah.
You are going to grab your partner's hand. And I'm going to show you what, if we're on an airplane flying to Europe from Asia, what we're going to be seeing through the windows of the airplane. So, you should be standing up with your partner.
Let's go windows.
And look, follow Miss Siki. We're going to fly. Get your airplane wings, and we're going to fly. We're going to fly with your partner. You're going to be my partner, and we can fly. We're flying, Mariah. Look out the window. Look at those beautiful mountains. Oh, you see birds.
I see the moon.
You see the moon. Look at the river.
I see the stars.
Wow.
I see the bear.
And we are landing. Are you ready to land?
Yeah.
Land back in your seat with your partner. I'm sorry, back on your spot. Hurry! We're landing.
Your spot, no more spot.
And we have landed in Europe. Where have we landed?
Europe.
In Europe. Welcome to Europe, everybody. See, thank you for welcoming me to Europe. Okay, so
I want to see the word guys.
I'm going to give you your book, Europe, okay? You and your partner are going to share the book. You and your partner are going to what?
Yeah.
So let's see, who can show me your book is in the middle of you and your partner. I'm going to see if we have enough books for our own selves. Kufa, who's your partner? Salem? Okay, can you scoot back, please?
I want both of them.
Sit on it or it's a sit behind you, so it
I think everybody will have their own book, actually. Okay, everyone has their own book? Perfect. But you are still with your partner, right? Because that's your travel buddy. That's your what?
Travel buddy.
Okay, can you find a heading? Find a heading. Just like Caitlin and Isaiah found. Ooh, that's the title. Find a heading. Ramona found the heading, Modern Marvels. That's not a heading. Find a heading. Caitlin found places to see. Betchu found land and water. So did Gideon. People of Europe, places to see. Welcome to Europe. Where's the heading? Places to see. Where's the heading? people of Europe, modern marvels, and people of Europe. Awesome. Touch your nose. Touch your shoulders. Put your book flat. Okay. Now, we are going to go to the table of contents. Everybody go to table of contents.
Table of contents.
Everybody say table of contents.
Table of contents.
Wow, y'all are doing such a great job. I wonder if I can give you a point in a second. Table of contents. So, table of contents. Attract the speaker with your eyes and your ears and your body while thinking about what the speaker's saying. Table of contents. When you're trying to find information, show me how we sit. When you're trying to find information in a text, like a heading, you're going to use a table of contents. So if I want to find land and water like Junie found the heading land and water, I would point to land and water. Everybody point to land and water. Land and water.
And.
Yep, there's a word and in there.
Where?
Right here, land and water. That's right, land and water. Okay. Land and, Cedric, I need you to sit up, please.
It's 21.
Land and water. And I'm going to drag my finger across the dots. And what page would we go to?
21.
21. Okay, what about if I want to find places to see? Where's the word see? I see the word see. Do you point to the word see? Places to see. What page would I go to? 15. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Awesome. Y'all found the pages. So, what about people of Europe? Point to the words people of Europe. I see Mariah pointing to people of Europe, Junie pointing to people of Europe, Emmett and Aaliyah. What page would we go to for people of Europe? Page 9. Thank you, Justice and Aaliyah, for participating. Page what? 9. So, if I want to learn about something, do I have to go through the book or can I go to the table of contents?
Table of
If you
contents.
go to table of contents, you can find your heading and go to that page to find that information. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay. Go to page 15 on here. Where's 15? And if we go backwards, what are we about to go see? Places to see. Let's go to places to see on page 15. We are going to find the main topic and key details. We're going to find the what?
Main topic and key details.
I hear Aaliyah. We're going to find the main topic and key details. What are we going to find?
Main topic and key details.
Key details. So, the heading says what? Thank you, Justice. What does it say?
Places to see.
Places to see. Let's read it. There are many things. There are many things to see in Europe. People visit the beautiful parks and buildings in the cities. We're not looking for the. We're listening to places to see. Yes, Addison. I know we have the windows open, so we're just gonna have to wait. So places to see. What are some things you can see based off this page? Art. What else? The paintings.
And also regular paint that's painted on grass.
Can y'all listen? Let's listen. Let's listen and figure out what places we can see.
I see person.
Listen. There are many things to see in Europe. People visit the beautiful parks. What do they visit?
The beautiful parks.
And buildings in the cities. What do they visit?
Buildings in the city.
So what are two things you can see in Europe?
The beautiful park.
The beautiful park and the
beautiful city.
the people are going to see something. What are the people going to go see?
The beautiful city.
The beautiful city. But it says beautiful parks and the beautiful cities. The buildings in the cities. The what?
The building in the city.
Cities. Okay.
I comment.
Point to the photograph and let's read the caption. Hey Cedric, please come here. Now. A colorful dragon. Fountain. In Barcelona, Spain.
In Barcelona, Spain.
I want you to talk with your partner. What do you notice about that photograph? Go.
I noticed that there's a dragon.
What?
What did you like that? I noticed they're
Do you need a hug? Okay. 1, 2, face me.
1, 2, face you.
Turn the page. Let's see what else what other places they see. They visit Europe's museums.
They visit Europe's museum.
They visit Europe's museums
They visit Europe's museum
to see art.
to see art.
There are famous paintings
There are famous paintings
in the museums.
in the museum.
So what do they go visit?
The museum.
The museums. And what's in the museums?
Art.
Look at the kids. Look at the photograph. Point to what they're looking at. Point to what the kids are looking at.
They're looking at the beautiful art.
They're looking at the beautiful
Art.
art. Look at that. Let's read the caption.
This is a picture.
Yes, this is a photograph. Let's read the caption. Are you ready? School children
School children
at a museum
at a museum
in France.
in France.
Okay.
Why the people are here?
Now, let's turn our bodies this way. Okay. So the main topic was what? Places to see. So I'm going to write places to see. Mariah, show me how we sit. Places to see. And that is my cloud. That's my main idea. That's my what? Now, what are some details the author said that we can see in Europe?
Parks.
I hear Caitlin, what?
Parks.
Parks. What kind of parks?
Beautiful parks.
Beautiful parks. What should I draw for parks?
A slide.
Okay, I can draw a swing.
A slide. There's
And a slide.
Power Ranger.
Is that a park?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my big raindrop. What else can we see in Europe? I hear Caitlin. I want to hear somebody else. What do you see in museums?
Art.
Beautiful art. So we're going to write art, museums.
Art.
What should I draw for museums? A rectangle?
And an art. Beautiful art. Beautiful.
Can this be my beautiful art?
Yeah.
Is that beautiful art?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have art museums for beautiful art. Okay.
How about at schools?
Schools are what? A building.
Building.
That's a good one. We can write buildings. We can write what?
Building.
Buildings. What should I draw for a building?
A house. A school.
What shapes do I need?
A rectangle. And a triangle.
All right. Can I draw like this, buildings?
Yeah.
And then I can draw little windows.
And then some stairs for it.
Well, the stairs are inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are my raindrops.
In the flag.
Well, okay. Touch your nose. Touch your shoulders. Touch your toes. Touch your nose. Yes, Cedric.
Last night I was in one of these, and it had a pool.
In a hotel
Yeah.
building? Yeah, so in Europe, they might have hotels,
And it
right?
has a lot of room.
Yeah. Buildings have lots of rooms. So I want you to tell your partner, if you are in Europe, because are we in Europe right now?
No. Yes.
We're using our imagination. We're in Europe. What would you want to see? Would you want to see the beautiful parks, the art museums, or buildings? Tell your partner, go.
I want to see the beautiful art. Beautiful art. Beautiful art.
The buildings. What do you want to see? Tell your partner.
Beautiful art.
What do you want to see? Are the trains or something that we learned in the boat? That's where your head is.
Whether you want to see the building,
Are you okay?
you want to see, so maybe museums
whenever our hands stick to our bodies. So that's why, because I'm going to be walking around. 1, 2, face me.
1, 2, face you.
Okay, you're going to use a complete sentence. I would see, let's see. Oh, magic sticks, oh, magic sticks. What would Ramona see in Europe? Say, I would see.
Turn around.
What would you want to see? Would you want to see the beautiful parks, the art museums, or the buildings? Say, I would want to see the park. Oh, magic sticks, oh, magic sticks. What would you like to see back to?
The tall tower.
Okay, can you say a complete sentence? I would like to see.
I would like to see the tall tower.
And magic sticks, oh, magic sticks. What would you like to see, Salem?
Oh.
What would you like to see? Okay. Oh, magic sticks, oh, magic sticks. What would you like to see, Addison?
I would like to see the beautiful art.
You would like to see the beautiful art. That's a good idea.
I like to see the beautiful castle. I like to see the beautiful castle.
Yeah. Okay, so guess what you're going to do?
What?
We're going to have our knowledge journals.
Okay.
And, hey, Salem. Come here, please. 5, 4. Ramona, set up 3, 2. Sit right here. And look at the board. 5, 4, 3. You're looking at the board. Okay, in your knowledge journals, you're going to open to the next clean page. Is this the next clean page?
No.
Is this the next clean page?
No.
Is this the next clean page?
No. Yeah.
Yes, so right here. I have my knowledge journal open. I'm gonna write the date. I'm gonna write the what?
Date.
The date. Today is the 3rd month. That's March. It is the 18th day of March. And 2024. Oh, sorry. 2024. And you are gonna write what you would like to visit in Europe. So I would write in. What would I write? N-I-N, like that. Y'all see it? In Europe. Europe. I. Thank you, Aaliyah. I would. Do I have space? Go to the next.
Go to the next line.
In Europe, I would like. Oopsies, I made a mistake. What do I need to do?
Exit out.
Exit out or erase it. In Europe, I would like to visit. So I would want to visit a beautiful park, an art museum, or the buildings. Okay? Y'all are only going to have 10 minutes because we have to read a story today. It's a really fun story.
What about?
Oh, it's a surprise, but we can't read it. We can't read it till you after you do it. So you're right.
It's left.
Can you echo me? In Europe,
In Europe.
I would like to visit.
I would like to visit.
You just told your partner and Miss Nikki what you would like to visit. You can take your book as a resource and go to your seats. So today we are going to read this story, okay? And we're only going to read parts of it today because next time we read it, we're going to read the whole thing, okay? The title of the story. Yeah, the title of the story is The Story of Ferdinand. Everybody just read it with me. The story of Ferdinand. Okay? The author is not a scary story. The author is Munro Leaf, and the drawings, that means he's the illustrator, Salem, is Robert Lawson. When we read this story, we are going to listen for words that we don't know. Because when we come across a story and a word that you don't know, are you going to understand the story? No, you won't.
Sound it out.
But the meaning of the word.
Oh,
If Addison says, Miss Iggy, I'm hot. I don't know what hot means, so I don't know what Addison is saying. So I'd have to figure out what hot means. What does it mean to be hot?
You're
Sweating, the sun is hitting, right? But if I don't know what that word means, am I going to understand what she's saying? No. Just like in a book. When you come across a word in a book, Kufa, that you don't know, you have to figure out what it actually means to understand the book, okay? That's what good readers do. So,
Is this
You
an
are
old
good.
book?
it was, I don't know, let's find out. It was in this is old, 1936.
Oh my God.
So it's almost 100 years old. Yeah.
Like 10,000 years old.
No, just almost 100. It's actually 80 something years old. Okay, my turn.
That's older than
He
my-
liked, what?
That's older than my grandpa and grandma.
Yeah, that is older. So, he liked to, look at the book. He liked to sit just quietly and smell the flowers. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree. It was his favorite tree, and he would sit in its shade all day and smell the flowers. Stop. Everybody say pasture.
Pasture.
He had a favorite spot out in the pasture.
What's that?
What's a pasture?
I
I don't know either. So let's what?
Find out.
Let's what?
Find it out.
Let's find out. Pasture. He had a favorite spot. Who do you think they're talking about?
The cow.
The cow, the bull.
Uh,
The bull, okay? He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a tree. Where's the tree? Point to the tree. Okay, what's under? This way?
No.
This way?
No.
This way?
Yeah.
Yeah, so under the tree, okay. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree. So where is he?
Under the tree.
But where is he under the tree? On a farm? In a pasture? In a what? In a pasture. So a pasture, I wonder if it's a place in a farm. It's flat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now, okay, what doesn't make sense? Okay. You can say no. You can tell me so I can help you. Do you understand what a pasture is? So a pasture, so we read the story. Houston, we read the story. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree. So it's talking about this bull, right? And he's under the tree.
I know, lost my
And so where is he under the tree? What do you see? Use the illustrations.
lost my teeth. Brush your teeth.
He's not in the pasture. So what do you think it is? It's a
Farm.
There's a building. What do you think that is?
Castle.
A castle. Okay. Are you ready to read the book?
Yeah.
So if you come across a word that you don't know, you're going to go like this. What are you going to go like? Houston, what are you going to go like if you hear a word you don't know?
God.
Yeah. The Story of Ferdinand by Munro Leaf. Drawings by Robert Lawson. Look, that's Ferdinand. Everybody say hi, Ferdinand. That's a castle, Cedric. Once upon a time in Spain. Spain is right here. That's in Europe. That's in what?
Europe.
We're learning about Europe. So once upon a time in Spain, sit up, there was a little bull, and his name was Ferdinand. All the other little bulls he lived with would run and jump and butt their heads together. Butt their heads together?
But their heads.
What does that mean, butt their heads together?
That means
Look at track. Addison, what does it mean?
It means when the bulls are hitting their heads together with their horns.
With their horns, they're putting their heads together. Everybody show me your butting your heads together. So the bulls what? Don't actually butt your head, sorry. Just butt your fists together. Okay? But not Ferdinand. I wonder why Ferdinand doesn't get to butt his head with the other bulls. Let's find out. There's not enough bulls. He's what? He's too little. Let's find out. He liked to just he liked to sit just quietly and smell the flowers. He had a favorite spot out in the pasture under a cork tree. It was his favorite tree, and he would sit in its shade all day and smell the flowers. Salem, stand up.
That's a really long time, all day.
Stand up. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's not a true story. It's using the imagination. And sit down right here. Sometimes his mother, who was a cow, would worry about him. She was afraid he would be lonesome all by himself. Lonesome? What does lonesome mean? It could mean what? Lonely. What does lonesome mean? Lonely. Why don't you run and play with the other little bulls and skip and butt your head, she would say. Can I hold your hand?
Yeah.
Can you turn your body so we can see the story? And skip and butt your head, she would say. But Ferdinand would shake his head. I like it better here, where I can just sit quietly and smell the flowers. Yes, Aaliyah?
That probably his friend or dad or his mom or grandma or his friend.
His mother saw that he was not lonesome, and because she was an understanding mother, even though she was just a cow, she let him just sit there and be happy. As the years went by, Ferdinand grew and grew until he was very big and strong. Do you have a question about Ferdinand?
No, I'm kind of disappointed when it only got 2 types of colors. I mean, 3 types of colors: gray, black, white.
Can you fill the illustrations with imagination colors in your head?
Yeah.
So put your imagination colors in your head. Say, here are my imagination colors. In my eyes. Now see them in the book. As the years went by, Ferdinand grew and grew until he was very big and strong. All the other bulls who had grown up with him in the same pasture would fight each other all day. They would butt each other and stick each other, Cedric, with their horns. What they wanted most of all was to be picked to fight at the bullfights in Madrid.
They're fighting.
Yes,
This
Alice.
is not a real story because bulls don't talk.
No, they don't talk. Good observation.
And cows. What happened to a bull?
Let's find out. Yes.
Keep going.
But not Ferdinand. He just still liked to sit just quietly under the cork tree and smell the
Flowers.
One day, 5. Can you come sit on the carpet, both of you? Because y'all are not listening properly. Sit on the carpet. You have lost your privilege of sitting on the stool. Sit right here on the orange behind Aaliyah. One day, 5 men came in very funny hats to pick the biggest, fattest, roughest bull to fight in the bullfights in Madrid.
Where's the bull? He's under the tree.
He's under the tree smelling the
Flowers.
All the other bulls ran around snorting and butting, leaping and jumping, so the men would think that they were very strong and fierce and pick them. Ferdinand knew that they wouldn't pick him, and he didn't care. So he went out to his favorite cork tree to sit down. What do you think he did at the cork tree?
Sit down.
He didn't look where he was sitting, and instead of sitting on the nice cool grass in the shade, he sat on a bumblebee. Can you put your hands down for a second?
No, hurt you.
Kufa, can you put your hands down for a second?
Bye.
Well, if you were a bumblebee and a bull sat on you, what would you do?
Fly away.
You would sting him. And that is just what this bee did to Ferdinand.
That guy got stung.
Wow, did it hurt? Ferdinand jumped up with a snort. He ran around puffing and snorting, butting and pawing the ground as if he were wild. The 5 men saw him, and they all shouted with joy. Here was the largest and the fiercest bull of all. Just one for the bull fights in Madrid. So are they going to take him to the fight?
Yeah.
Why, Addison, why?
Because they think that He's really strong.
He's really strong
And big.
and big. Because what did they see him react to? The what?
Bee stung him.
The bee sting, right, Ramona?
It hurt. And the bee.
So they took him away for the bullfight day in a cart. What a day it was. Flags were flying, bands were playing, and all of the lovely ladies had flowers in their hair. And we know Ferdinand likes what?
Flowers.
And the women have flowers in their hair?
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen next. They had a parade into the bull ring. First came the bandoleros with the long, sharp pins with ribbons on them to stick in the bull and make him mad. That's not very nice. That's a good question. What's your question?
What's a bull ring?
First came the bandoleros. So look at the illustrations. They have a long stick to poke. They said, with long, sharp pins with ribbons on them to stick in the bull and make him mad. That's not very nice, huh? So what do the bulls, what's it called? Sorry, the bandoleros, what do? They stick the what?
Stick. Poke him.
Who are they going to poke?
The bull.
What's his name?
The bull.
Ferdinand. Ferdinand. So the bandoleros, they are in charge of making the bulls mad.
Why?
Because they want the bulls to what?
Be in the wall.
But their heads. Next came the picadoros, who rode skinny horses, and they had long spears to stick in the bull and make him madder. Look at those. How would you feel if that went into your body?
I would get
Scared.
super mad if they did.
Yeah, yes, Cedric.
I would die.
Okay, take a deep breath. Give yourself a hug.
I will.
Can you give yourself a hug?
I will hit him in the pool.
Then came the matador, the proudest of all. He thought he was very handsome and bowed to the ladies. He had a red cape and a sword and was supposed to stick the bull last of all. What color is this? Red. Do you see the red?
No.
Use your imagination colors. Do you see the red?
Yes.
I see the red. Then came the bull. And you know who that was, don't you? Who was it?
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Let's find out.
And he got mad.
Let's see if he gets mad. They called him Ferdinand the Fierce, and all the bandoleros were afraid of him, and the picadoros were afraid of him, and the matador was scared stiff. Ferdinand ran to the middle of the ring. Everyone shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. Is he going to do that?
No.
Because does Ferdinand like fighting?
No. He's trying to get everybody together. So this like mommy. I think scared of flowers.
Let's find out. But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers in all of the lovely ladies' hair. And he just sat down quietly and smelled. He wouldn't fight and be fierce no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled. And the bandoleros were mad, and the picadoros were mad. And the matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off with his cape and sword. So they had to take Ferdinand home. So did he end up fighting?
No.
Because what did he saw the what?
Flowers.
And sat down to what?
Smell.
I only hear Gideon. He
Smell.
saw the what?
Flowers.
Flowers and sat down to
Smell. You want to be real?
And for all I know, he is sitting there still under his favorite court tree, smelling the flowers just quietly. He is very happy. I want everyone to pretend they're Ferdinand right now. They're in the ring. You see the flowers. Look at the flowers on Aaliyah's jacket. You see the flowers. What are you going to do if you're Ferdinand?
Smell.
Smell? Don't smell actually hurt, but yeah. Okay. Did y'all like that story?
Yeah.
Yes? No?
Yeah.
We're gonna read it again, I think, one more time.